Yeah, so yet again, China is taking a huge leap ahead of Western democracies and in technology. I've done a video before how China's robotics deployments far exceed the United States, and how the the China is essentially winning the robotics race. While we're still fumbling around with warehouses and stuff like that, China's doing full dark factories where you don't even need to turn the lights on because everything's robotic. Now, how are they going to power all those data centers for AI, and how are they going to power all those robots? Well, China dusted off a 70-year-old reactor design that the US, Canada, and I believe France developed, called a molten salt reactor. Now, it's a nuclear reactor. There is radiation, but there is no possibility of a runaway thermal reaction. So there's no possibility of a meltdown. The design on this is something that has been speculated and done many decades ago by the United States Department of Energy. I believe Oak Ridge also had a hand in it. But let's see what they came up with. So here's the little short on it. Okay, let's get rid of that. So why is this significant? Well, thorium is widely abundant, and cheap to produce. And the byproduct of this reaction is essentially nothing. It's thorium is one atomic number down from uranium. So as it absorbs a high energy neutron, the thorium turns into uranium 233, which is also relatively benign. So not only is there no possibility of a runaway nuclear reaction, the material itself is abundant as compared to uranium, and it also turns into something that is actually benign. I mean, we can't. I mean, it's something that we could use in other reactors. So not only does it use an abundant fuel source and relatively minor amounts of it, it also turns into something that we could use. This was an excellent design, and it's interesting because I first really heard about it, well, in chemistry class in college, but also uh, in the financial collapse of the 2008s, 2009s, when everybody was looking at what could be done. And this is one of the things I read about. It was actually if anybody remembers, Pickens' plan. It was actually a few engineers posted a molten salt reactor to as part of Pickens' plan. So, what does this mean exactly? Well, one, China is not only winning the race in robotics, it's keeping pace in AI. It is also winning in the actual production of energy. Not only has China had the most installments of solar panels to provide, solar energy, it also has this. It is also leading in nuclear fusion designs. So in every category right now, China is leading the United States. And in a time that we are experiencing a massive brain drain of engineers, physicists, and other scientists, as Doge cuts have taken effect, and they are leaving the West essentially, and other countries are snapping them up. So, what does this mean in the aggregate? Well, right now, in the short term, it doesn't really mean much. This reactor will not go online and produce usable electricity for another couple years. It is a significant step forward. This is a working reactor design. Let's put that out there. This is not like a pie in the sky kind of thing. This is real world. It just takes that long to work out all the kinks. This is a prototype reactor design that is a functioning reactor. So China's leading and everything. Short term, that doesn't mean much. But if things continue down this path, the West is essentially going to be a technological backwater when it comes to the rising of China and other Asian countries. Is that a bad thing? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, it's hard to say. Um, I would say, as purely as a person who lives in the U.S., I believe in U.S. engineering. I believe in U.S. products. I believe in U.S. manufacturing. So to me, this is not a great thing, and it means we need to get off our asses and start building things again. That's just my thought. Have a good night, YouTube. Thanks.